Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 14 of Crusader Kings 2, trying to form the Empire of Britannia. We're currently at war over here for these two provinces in Wales. We're going to start trying to take Welsh land so we can create our second kingdom in order to form the Empire. Now, unfortunately, he's also at war with somebody else who is sieging out this province here. Hopefully, we can grab this one before they do, and we can finish our war before it ends up getting invalidated. Saddle my horse. We will go off and see if we can actually get some positive stuff from that event. Now, we've still got to be careful here. We do still have people voting for this guy, which we really don't want to happen. Looks like our spy master may have just been killed. No, died of depression. Okay, that's quite an interesting little thing there. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a new spy master. We're going to appoint somebody, Duke of East Anglia. You're not that good, but you're not terrible either. We are going, for the time being, plot power increased to put you in there. It might actually increase our chance to get that guy killed off. How is that plot going? 118% currently. Is anybody else willing to join? If we go ahead and give you a gift, you might be willing to come in. Of course, the more people you get in, the more chances of the plot firing, also more chance that somebody will let slip and give it away that you are plotting against them. Looks like the retinue down here is at full power. We could grab another one, but I think we will wait. We're going after that elusive white stag. Maybe we'll get it this time. And I'm going to leave these raiders here. I'm just letting those raiders burn down his holdings. I'm fine with that. So, well, we don't want to become chaste, do we, really? Gives us some extra learning, reduces our fertility. Let's just get the extra +1 diplomacy and +10 general opinion. Why would we do anything else? It was nice, but I have to go. So, what does that put us up to? Our diplomacy is still not great. I mean, our stats really are quite pathetic, in all honesty. But we are still just trying to build our opinion up with our vassals. We are still working to suck up with you. You're always going to hate us. You we are trying to kill. I think, all in all, we will be fine. I still really need to take this duchy at some point. Approve the plan. Let's get this guy killed off. Because he really hates me and he's constantly plotting against me. We also need to work the guy down here in Oxford. We're going to need to sort out as well. Bear in mind, we also still need to bring Essex into the fold, so there's quite a lot. Okay, so even though they already knew we were trying to kill him, we have actually managed to kill him this time. So who does that make as the leader? You. And you, well, the regent likes us. You, I don't know so much. How does that put us for the old voting? All voting for my son now. That's good. That's what we wanted to happen. That was the plan here. Minor titles grantable. Got some more commander positions. Again, let's just go and give it to people who have relatively high martial score. We've already got some good commanders. Most of these other ones aren't all that great. We'll put we don't really want our steward to be the be a commander, but that's fine, I guess. Any other honorary titles that we could splash out just to increase anything here? We can give you an honorary title. Let's make you the High Almoner. And what about you? We can give you an honorary title. We could make you the regent. We don't want to do that, so obviously you already have an honorary title. And can't give you an honorary title because you are just a kid. What about you, Middlesex? We can give you an honorary title. You can be the Keeper of the Swans. Actually, you can be the Cupbearer. Let's get a good boost on you. You're the Northumbrian Revolt. That may end soon, so let's go ahead and give you Seneschal. I'm just basically trying to boost people up here. We have captured somebody. Can we actually ransom you off at all for anything? No, can't appear to do that, so we'll let you rot. Earl of Surrey certainly looks like he is trying to do something against me, doesn't he? He doesn't like me at all. Well, I did sleep with his wife, I suppose. That's probably the reason why. Maybe we should try and get him killed off. We're not doing anything else right now, are we? Apparently there's some really good chances of that happening, so let's go ahead and auto-invite everybody. My son is a tender-loving soul, trusting everyone in the castle. I fear he will get hurt someday. So we want him to gain the trait kind. Well, he already has the trait kind anyway. We don't want to end up losing lots of random opinion, even though 3 of the people we'd lose opinion with are in jail, so who cares. We don't want to become envious. We'll just get him to keep his kind trait. There's no reason to go for anything else there, so I don't really see the point. Title loss on succession. Once again, the kingdom. What is going on here? Who are you voting for? Now you are voting for my spy master. I don't really like that. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take our spy master and we are going to put him over in Constantinople. He may well end up getting killed. And we probably won't try to kill him off just yet. He is the spy master, which does make doing things like that quite difficult. But what we will probably just try and do is get everyone's vassal opinion up as much as possible. Losing the kingdom would be really, really crappy. Looks like he's going to be popping his clogs soon. We're at 98% in this war. Siege of York, yeah, they've now burnt down this capital holding. Not really my problem. I mean, we could go and finish them off. We might well do that. Gravity can be a cruel mistress. So I think we've now managed to kill off the guy in Surrey. You like us a little bit more. So that is all good. 100% war score. There we go. Nearly missed out. So let's go and enforce our demands. So the English Holy War has ended and we won. So we grab this province. We don't get this one, unfortunately. Let's go march over here and start dealing with these. Right. We killed you off, didn't we? You were actually our leading our troops and we killed you off. So we are well over our domain limit at the moment. This always happens during a holy war because you actually take all of the sub-holdings. So I'm literally just going to right click and go create new vassal, and that will make a random sort of a random person appear and become the ruler of that. Apparently I have gained another 2 provinces. I'm not too sure which ones they are. Oh, we've also gained 1 in here, have we? Well, let's go and just create that as a random new vassal. And we didn't grab this one. We still need to do that. I want to give this one away to somebody. So we need to find somebody who is in our court, preferably somebody who isn't landed or anything like that. So we can just find a random person. So let's go ahead. We'll use the find characters button. We want to search our court for any men who are not in prison. Doesn't matter if they're married. Don't want them to be a ruler. And they want to be my religious group, my culture group. Preferably an adult. So we've got this guy. He's actually a family member. He's my half-brother. So we could certainly go ahead and give that to him. It's Gwynedd. So let's go ahead and grant landed title. You can have the county of Gwynedd. Include the lower titles, because they should be your vassals, not my vassals. There we go. So that's that sorted out. As I said, we could go ahead and dump the levies, but I think before we do, we'll just go ahead and try and chase off some of these raiders. He managed to take that province there, so he's grown a little bit. But I think we'll have the opportunity to go to war against these guys at some point. And they've gone away. Okay, that's fine. So let's go ahead now and we will drop the levies. Still got the potential of this title loss and succession. Everybody is still voting for him. Who's voting for you? Wessex, Northumbria, East Anglia. Now you are East Anglia, which is why you're voting for yourself. Okay, that makes sense. So we need to be working on Wessex and Northumbria. Okay, Northumbria. You... Oh, new guy in charge. Okay, and what about Wessex? Wessex is here. We're working on you. You don't like us all that much, do you? How much would I have to give you? A little bit. Puts you up to 84. Can we give you an honorary title? We can make you the regent. I really don't want to do that. And what about you? You've moved your capital back to where it should be, back to Northumbria. We can make you the master of the horse. We can give you a gift. You've improved things with Wessex. Good stuff. Send a gift. A little bit of money spent, but it might work. Okay, so this is, again, our nephew. Well, he's already gluttonous anyway. Well, we don't want him to be gluttonous. We could birch him. There's a chance that he'll lose it. We'd prefer him to become temperate if possible. And it actually works. So he's now patient, charitable, and temperate. He might actually turn out to be quite a good family member if we need to play as somebody else. Worth keeping that in mind. We see we've got some raiders up here again. Let's just go and make sure that we have some fairly strong people in charge of the retinue. I'm not going to put my own men in there because the last thing that I want to do right now is actually the retinue only has a single flank at this point. So you guys need not be there, to be honest. Let's go ahead and resign both of you. We only have a centre. We don't have any flanks with this retinue. We could probably go ahead and get another retinue later. I'm expecting these guys are just going to run. I'm hoping they do. Yeah, I didn't really want to engage in a fight. I just wanted them to sod off. And typically, I've caught them because I didn't want to. We should be able to do a fair amount of damage to them anyway. Sometimes you even end up catching a prisoner, so it's well worth trying that out. So, we've still got this title loss on succession. Got some titles we can grant. Got some titles we can usurp. Some claims we can press. You've still got people voting for you. I'm not particularly sure that I like that. I would prefer it if all of my vassals liked me more. Let us go ahead and get ourselves a summer fair. Just try and get opinion up as high as possible. I mean, we've got a fairly good amount of prestige. Gain some prestige and lose some piety. Yeah, that's fine. Now, I'm not at war. Is it worth checking this guy? Are you actually at war? Offer vassalization. You're still not at peace. Who are you at war with? War score 91%. Okay, it might end soon. We do need to keep our eye on that, though. As you can see, there are a few people that look like they're actually getting some levies. What have we got here? I can't stop thinking about all those prisoners in my dungeon. They are at my complete mercy. What a thrill it would be to hurt them, to hear sweet screams, see the pain in their eyes. So we could randomly try and kill this random person by torturing them and lose some piety. Or we'll just gain the piety. I don't know why we'd particularly want to lose it just for the chance of randomly killing somebody in the dungeon. It seems a little bit of a pointless thing to do, especially at this point. Let's have a quick look at opinions here. I really don't want to have to keep killing people off. Why have I got this negative penalty here? Oh, because I'm an adulterer. General opinion -5. Got some prestige from that. Need to make sure that we get a feast in November, just so that we can try and improve some opinion with people. Still need to get opinion up with you. So let's make sure that we go and move our Chancellor and get you improving relations up in Northumbria. So what do we want here? This is our son. He's only 2 years old. He's slow to learn to talk. 50% chance he'll become trusting. 25 slothful. 15 greedy. 10% chance he will get a stutter. 80% chance he will get wrath. We don't really want that. Most of those are... Well, wrath's not all that bad, actually. Does give him a good martial skill. We don't want him to get a stutter, though. So, do we want him to be potentially trusting? Which gives him some more diplomacy. I think this one's the best one. We really don't want him to be deceitful. Be nice if he gets wrath. That's the one he's most likely going to get. And he did. He got wrath. There we go. It was the best possible outcome, I think, out of all of those. So do we have anyone else that we have a valid CB on? Diplomatic relations. Don't think we have a CB on you. Apparently we do. We can make you a tributary. That's no good. What about you? Again, we can make you a tributary. I think we'll need to get ourselves some... what's the word? Get ourselves some claims. Now then, you, again. Really don't like having to deal with these ourselves. What we can do is go into Leicester here, and we can raise up local levies, and we'll group them up and move them in. It's like one side only has 20 men. Oh, what just happened there? The church wants to organise a miracle play for a local saint in our domain. They seem to feel that it should fall on the shoulders for me to pay for it. So I can gain 10 piety for 14 gold. Yeah, no reason not to do that, I suppose. Did we just manage to chase them off, or did we catch them? No, we actually caught them. They don't have any leaders. One of our sides already got destroyed, but that was bound to happen because he only had like no men in it at all. Let's just go ahead and use the military screen to dismiss any levies that we have up. There we go. We did have some of our own personal domain there. Are you still at war? Will you ever peace out? How is that going? 96% is getting there. Surely he's going to peace out sooner or later. How are people... Oh, yeah, November. See, nearly missed it. We want to hold a feast. And all of my vassals will be there. Who are our likely threats? Oxford and Wiltshire. See, it's you causing trouble again. We will send out the marshal. Do we have any plots to kill at the moment? No, we do not. So who is this? You are my son. You already have humble. We'll just keep that. We don't want to lose that. Spend just enough on food. Now, I was looking at you with the potential of killing you off. What are the chances of that happening? Let's go ahead and have a look. See who's willing to come in on that one. We'll invite everybody along. Yep, he's insulted us anyway. Let's go ahead and get you killed off. We're auto-saving. Yay. Send a gift. Should always try and sort them by plot power, really. The ones with a higher plot power will have more chance of... so look at that, even my own flesh and blood won't plot against him. Ah, there we go. Some stuff's improving. Let's go ahead and send you a gift. We're over 100% plot power. It is probably enough. Make sure we're unpaused. So can you all stop voting for this guy, please? Okay, so Essex has got a claim against me. That's interesting. Gain some prestige. Lose some prestige. Yeah, we'll lose the prestige. We don't want to. We don't want more negative traits. Is decided to go ahead and use a claim on my title despite having nothing more than a laughable, obviously fabricated document to back him up. That's fine. So he hasn't declared war on me yet. Plot is revealed, so that's ruined my reputation a little bit more. Always a risk when you try and kill somebody off. So you don't have troops raised now. If we were to offer you vassalization, you would not accept my offer. Can I declare war on you then? Because I do have a de jure claim on Essex. So I could just go ahead and grab that. And I can always give the duchy to somebody else. And he is fabricating claims against me. Let's go ahead and do that. It's time for a war. So we're going to declare war on you. We are going to raise up all of our vassal levies, not our own. We'll put them all together here in Bedford. He might try and get the jump on a few small troops. Apparently that that cancelled the feast. Now looks like he's not too sure where he's going to try and jump in there. He did catch some random troops, unfortunately, because we sort of ended up cutting through the territory. Let's go the long way around if we can. Right, you're just going to try and catch those 300, which is a little bit of a shame. No, you haven't caught them, though. Okay, you guys, you're all going to group up. You have yourself some leaders. March on in there and do some damage. All of the rest of you can just pile in there anyway. So we'll have the opportunity to get another feast at some point. Let's just make sure everybody gets in here. We'll do as much damage as possible. We've actually captured him in the battle, so we get a 100% war score straight away. So we'll go ahead and grab that. That puts us over our domain limit. We want to go and drop the levies. So we now hold Essex directly, which we don't want to. We want to give that to somebody else. So let's go ahead and use the find characters again. Same options as before. We've got another son that we could give that to. Or another half-brother, sorry. So let's give you control of Essex. Why not? Grant landed title. You can be the Count of Essex. There we go. Back to my domain limit. And that gets rid of him sort of plotting against me. So that's not too bad. So still a few places that we need to grab. We've still got this title loss on succession crap to worry about. Let's potentially go and march down and sort you guys out. He's doing that on his own, so we'll go down here and deal with these ones. So we could go for a summer fair. It's more monthly prestige. I don't think I really necessarily want to bother with that. Grand tournament. We're a ways off affording anything like that. We've only got one. They're still voting for you. And that's still Wessex and Northumbria. How much do the Dukes of Wessex and Northumbria like me? Well, the Duke of Northumbria likes me 100%. The Duke of Wessex likes me 100%. So why are they still voting for him? I guess we may well have to just see him off, or maybe it's because they don't particularly like my choice of choice of ruler. That is offer. Maybe they want me to get somebody else in. Maybe my half brother. Maybe he's liked more. He's a hunchback though, which reduces his vassal opinion. But got quite a few family members around that we might be able to do something with. Diplomacy-wise, who's at the top of the list who is male and in my dynasty? It is actually you. So would anyone be willing to vote for him? Let's have a look and see. It's always worth trying to change the vote around. Yep, there we go. So he's now the new heir. So people didn't like the one that I was voting for. We've now managed to flip over to my half-brother. People seem to prefer him. He's not great, but he's not terrible. I mean, he's cruel, but he's charitable, he's temperate and humble. But he's a hunchback, which is really weird. But that is pretty much all I have time for. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying CK2. And remember, if you've enjoyed this video, to like and subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, I do have a Patreon, which is in the description below the video. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.